What's up, it's Ronnie. I want to thank you for coming through, watching. If this is your first time to the channel, please subscribe so you can get notifications on the information and the videos, tips and strategies and things of that nature that I'll be sharing with you on a daily and weekly basis. Today what I want to come and talk to you about is what comes with having an online business, I believe. Also, you should educate yourself on financial education because, you know, for newbies online, even when I first started, you know, when you're in that mind frame of, you know, wanting to start the business, your initial thought is you want to start the business because for whatever problem you have, so you want to make more money or what have you. But once you get into the business and you take it seriously, financial education is something that you should educate yourself on, as far as not only, you know, in the beginning taking your profits or what have you and dumping it back inside of the business, but for those who may be starting a part-time business while they're working a job, financial education is also something that is beneficial to know because, for example, tax time is coming up, and since that is, you know, what is going to be talked about a lot, then I feel this will be valuable to someone who may be looking to either use that money to start their online business or, you know, invest in their business or what have you. So what I want to talk about right now is pretty much like the benefits of having an online business are, for example, you know, you actually get a break, you know, when you have an online business and you're actually filing a W-2 as well. But what also is something you should know is that, okay, a lot of people may not know this. So 2 years ago, the Job Act changed the tax law to where they nearly double the standard deduction for, you know, if you're single or whatever. They doubled the standard tax deduction, which means that they changed pretty much, they allowed you to claim like allowances. So what that means is, so you have positive and you have negative. So the more allowances on your W-2 or your W-4 that you claim, that means that you'll get more money on your paycheck. So you have more allowances. That means, so to speak, say you may, you know, have more people in your household that you're caring for and taking care of. So they take less money away from you and give that to you inside of your paycheck. Now, the downside to that is, considering that they almost doubled the standard tax deduction, the negative side of that is, if you don't have any allowances, then you have less money out of your paycheck because more of that money is going to the deduction. Now, this can affect you or this can benefit you because for any reason you do have allowances but you don't claim them. When it comes for you to file taxes, since you allowances and you receive less money in your paycheck, you get more back. So this becomes a positive. You get more back because what happens is you may have either overpaid on the amount of deductions on the amount of taxes throughout the year, or you paid exactly what you needed to pay. So your tax refund would be more regardless, because they also added a few other, incomes in there as well. But if you claim those allowances on your paycheck, then that means you're paying less taxes throughout the year to this deduction up here. So now when it comes time to file taxes, you'll receive less money on your income taxes. And some of you may not also know this either, but last year, people who received tax returns last year, a lot of people ended up owing the IRS because they didn't make that adjustment to their W-4 in 2018. So the reason why I say this is because while you're working, say you could even split it up, only claim half of your allowances, and do it like that, so that way you create balance, because taxes is a balancing act. So consider it like a loan that you're giving the IRS, so to speak. So if you don't have any allowances, then you're kind of paying them to hold, I guess, extra money that you're not really expecting back if you don't know. So then at the end, when you get the taxes, you have a lump sum of money because you overpaid on the deduction or whatever the case is, and then vice versa. Now, what people may not know is that now the strategy that I'm following is I don't claim any allowances. I pay all my taxes throughout the year so that I can receive a larger income tax return. But also what people may not notice is when you have an online business, there's a benefit to having an online business and working a job, because also if you have a part-time business, things that you invest in for your business becomes a write-off, and you can write that off for your what they call it, what do they call it? It's not like home-based business. It's like I forgot, but you can actually write those things off on your taxes and receive money back on those. So I'm gonna give you a nugget, because a lot of people may not know this. If you have a home-based business and you work at your home, or you work from your laptop or your phone or whatever, if you take the amount of space that you use for your business and divide it by, you take the space that you use for your business, divided by the total square footage of your apartment, divided by, hold on, I got my notes right here because I took some notes so I could make sure I get certain key points. If you take the amount of space, the square footage of the space that you use in your home, and you divide that divide that by the total square footage of your home, you'll receive.
So where is Finkel now? Busted out of a mental institute? Dead Claude Rains has been plotting his revenge for
the amount you will receive Hold on, I lost track. If you divide the square footage of the office space by the total square footage of your home, then, depending on the answer to that, which I'm not going to give you because you have to do the measurements yourself, but you could receive from $5 a square foot to up to $1,500. Now, what you need to get this $300, this $1,500, I'm gonna give you a golden nugget. The amount of office space that you need to have to receive that $1,500 bonus on your income tax is 300 square feet.
Fine, Sergeant. You want me to throw him up? Why don't you throw yourself out?
And that's just that's just a benefit of having an online business that you may not have considered.
Ace, I want you to leave everything to us.
And that is why we're having this discussion right now, because financial education comes hand in hand with having a business, because you need to know how to maximize and leverage not only having a business, but the things that people complain about, like taxes. So, having an online business has its benefits, and having financial education while you're either working your job and working on your business part-time, or even if you're at that point to where you are full-time and maybe you may not be claiming certain things or writing certain things off that you have purchased for your business as well. A lot of people don't even know that they write off their vehicles, the gas and things of that nature, the maintenance people write off for their business as well. And so that's another thing, a lot of you guys hear about, claim exempt, or you could get more money on your paycheck, and it's like, okay, if you know exactly why that is a benefit, then maybe you will take the short-term sacrifice for a for a greater benefit, because you have a larger income tax refund because you didn't claim those allowances, or you don't put yourself in risk of on the IRS. Then when it comes time for you to, file those taxes or what have you, then you could have a larger refund, have more money to dump into your business, or to, do whatever it is that you actually plan to do of value with those funds as well. So I definitely wanted to bring that information to you guys. I definitely appreciate you for watching. Like I said, if this is your first time here, please subscribe. Connect with me on Facebook as well, and reach out to me. Let's exchange value. Let's connect, and let's continue to make an impact. Hold each other accountable. Okay? I got this planner, by the way. I recommend this as well. Get you a planner so you could stay consistent on your goals, because you gotta hold yourself accountable. I got this planner here. My roommate spilled coffee on it, but every day I write down my goals. I write down my goals on what I want to accomplish, and then I write down daily targets, and so daily steps that I need to make sure I complete, which will get me closer to those goals. And I don't write the same goals down either I write different goals down every day, and they gotta be unachievable goals. Goals that you can't fathom to believe, because at the end of the day, you'd rather come up short of something extraordinary than meet mediocrity. Okay, so appreciate you for watching. Subscribe. Much faith to your success. Enjoy your day. Until next time, it's Ronnie. Peace.